Otherwise, no money, no funny.
No money, no funny? Well, I think we can all relate to that. I heard a story once that you were in a 747 with some very famous opera singers.
Oh, you wanted to do that?
Yes. Can you tell that
we
story?
We went from New York to Amsterdam West, very interesting flight. And I was very tired. I sang Nabucco, and I sang the Requiem by Giuseppe Verdi, and Mozart Requiem. It was very interesting. And, you know, Carnegie Hall is a very interesting situation. But then New York State Opera is something that everybody goes there, then you talk, they invite you, and I like to eat. You can see that I am very well proportioned to that. But anyway, I took the plane, and not knowing that I had to go to Amsterdam, my manager says, some people will be in the plane, so you will have fun. And I'm laying down, and you know, the United has this diagonal type of seat that is like a bed.
Oh, you must have been in first class.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
That was the first time anyway. So, always the first time. And then I hear somebody, and then I tried to knock the door. I forgot there's a curtain. So, who I found down there? Mr. the late, bravissimo signor maestro Luciano Pavarotti.
Pavarotti?
So I go, maestro, everybody trying to sleep. Oh, madam, let me bring so sorry, I apologize, apologize, and you know, the Italian accent and all that. So, and then he says, I'm hungry. Forget it, I cannot sleep. And I go to the second floor. 747 has a very nice bar on the second floor, you know. If you ever had the opportunity, it's a fabulous thing. Food all the time. So, and this little keyboard, not knowing that. Then I see somebody like this. Whew, surprise! Andrea Bocelli and his beautiful lady.
Bocelli was there.
Yeah. And then with these big, beautiful, fantastic, mellow eyes. Hi, Sammy. My God, Sarah Brightman.
Sarah Brightman.
And of course, the husband to be had to be there, Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Andrew Lloyd
so
Webber.
All these big charts in there, and then she says, Samuelillo, how in the world are you? Maestro Plácido. I have a heart attack here. So I said, I'm going up. And we went upstairs. Drink a little bit and have fun. And who is behind me? Bravissimo Señor Maestro Jose Carreras.
Jose?
Carreras.
Carreras. So name now all those people that were up there.
Maestro Carreras, Maestro Pavarotti, Maestro Domingo, Maestro Weber, his lovely wife,
Sarah Brightman,
Mrs. Sarah Brightman,
Mrs. Sarah Brightman,
Andrea Bocelli, myself,
Samuel de Palma,
all of these guys,
all upstairs in the piano bar in the middle of the night.
So Maestro Bocelli start going like this, you know. In this kind of thing he does, and somebody else come around from behind is Maestro Domingo. Bravissimo, Signor Maestro. Maestro Domingo, bravissimo, bravissimo. And they start doing all the thing. And suddenly the song show up in the P.A.S.O.
P.A.S.O.
Jesu.
Jesu.
P.A.Jesu.
Can you just sing just a little sound of that?
P.A.Jesu, P.A.Jesu. Jesu, Jesu, qui tollis peccata mundi, dona nobis requiem.
So that song was created that night in the 747?
I guess the maestro already has his ideas.
Isn't that an amazing story? While everybody was sleeping in the airplane, all of these brilliant opera singers were upstairs creating.
Yeah, but they are not just opera singers, they are maestros. In their own right. Especially grande Signor Maestro Plácido Domingo. Bravo, Signor Maestro.
I think that's just an amazing story. So you never know when it's going to happen. When people with minds alike and energy alike, you just never know what can just grow. And I think that's a fabulous story.
Thank you very much
for sharing that story.
Thank you very much.
Now I'd like to ask you, being an opera singer, what would you say is the funnest, the most enjoyable part about being an opera singer?
The opportunity to deliver a message that is being sung.
Give an example.
I love singing all my life. And I kicked many people because they didn't allow me to sing. And I just went like that, not just keep dissing. The idea is to deliver melody, the delivery of something that people enjoy, evoking sentiments, feelings, from the psychological to spiritual to material to environmental. Is a thing that gives you the idea of who you are and the way your education has been brought you to the moment that you go to the opera, la la, fra, or boo, whatever the case may be. But the delivery of a melody, like everybody knows, va pensiero sull'ali dorate, and I don't sing that, the choir sing that, but to me, as a part of Italian, delivers a sense of reality of who my country is.
That's very good. That would be what you would say was the most enjoyable part, the most rewarding part. Now, I want to ask you, what would be the downside?
The loneliness of the road.
Traveling.
Constant movement. If you don't go, they don't call you. Just so you have to be aware of where you are and pay attention to the auditions, who is calling you, why is calling you, and is interested in the part that you are auditioning for. Isn't part of your range of your voice, isn't part of the range of your material that you already have prepared.
Now, looking back over your career and all of the operas that you have sung, what would you hold in your heart as being your favorite?
Nabucco, by all means.
Nabucco.
Yes. The story of Nebuchadnezzar. You find it in the Bible, in the first, second, and the 13 and 15 chapters of the First, Second Kings and Chronicles. And this, the story of Nebuchadnezzar, who take the Hebrew people and send them to Babylon.